Concern tonight, a man convicted 34 years ago of killing a Wisconsin prison guard could go free.
The guard's friends are now doing whatever they can to make sure that does not happen. Rose Schmidt is here to explain this complicated case. Rose?
Well, Eric and Charlotte, while this did happen more than 3 decades ago, it doesn't seem like that long to those who knew Officer Boyd Spikerman. They say he spent his short life fighting for justice, so now they're going to fight for him.
Boyd Spikerman. He was...
Or Spike, as he was known to his friends and fraternity brothers, like Dave Jewell.
He made it his mission to make people laugh. Loved repeating things from Saturday Night Live and Steve Martin, and he was always fun.
Spike and Dave met back at UW-Platteville in the early 70s, where Spike studied criminal justice.
Worked his way through school bartending down at Platteville, so...
After graduating, he became Officer Spikerman, working as a prison guard.
The flags outside the Federal Correctional Institute at Oxford were flying at half-mast today
when he was killed on duty in January 1984.
A tribute to the 32-year-old prison guard killed overnight.
This man, Matthew Granger, hit Officer Spikerman with a fire extinguisher and stabbed him to death.
Somebody that wanted to get into the Aryan Brotherhood, had a couple of guys watching, and he snuck up behind him and killed him.
But News 3 has learned Granger has been moved around the prison system, originally committing first-degree murder in Florida, then ending up in the federal facility in Oxford. He was moved to a maximum security prison in Illinois after killing Officer Spikerman, and then finally where he is currently, at a state prison in Washington.
People need to understand that these people are in the system. They're in there for a reason.
But Dave and his friends are worried that Granger could walk free.
It's a problem.
Granger is currently under the responsibility of an office that transitions inmates back into society.
The guards, that's really their only protection, is what would happen to a person that harms them.
That's one of the reasons Spike's friends have written letters to both state and federal officials, trying to make sure his killer stays in jail.
Hoping to shine light on this one anyway, and hopefully that will help others to make sure justice is served.
After calls to multiple state and federal agencies, no one can tell me why Granger was moved around between multiple prisons or whether he is up for parole. But in the meantime, Officer Spikerman's friends are trying to keep his memory alive. They've set up a scholarship fund at UW-Platteville that's in his name. It's given to a student with a degree in criminal justice every year.
A story we will keep an eye on. Rose Schmidt in studio with us. Rose, thank you.